Catering, lessons, and stories. We are live. It's Saturday. I'm at Cali BBQ. My name's Shawn Walchef. I'm the owner of Cali BBQ. We've been in business for 16 years. We have 3 locations in San Diego. One at Snapdragon Stadium, where there's going to be a Monster Jam event. So we are behind the scenes with Steven Swiderski, aka Barbecue Scuba Steve. You can follow him on social. But we are going to be delivering barbecue to Snapdragon Stadium for our Cali BBQ location for Monster Jam. And we're going to be dropping off barbecue for the San Diego Navy Exchange. We have a barbecue location there. And we wanted to bring you guys behind the scenes. So as I said, I own Cali BBQ. We've been in business for 16 years. We made a lot of mistakes with catering. We've learned a lot of lessons. And this morning we wanted to go live to share a lot of those lessons, a lot of those things that hopefully you as a restaurant owner, you as a caterer can learn more about. I'm actually heading to Cater Source. So one of the biggest trade shows for catering. I'm going to Fort Lauderdale in February with Deuce Raymond. So Deuce Raymond of Sweet Baby Ray's Barbecue. You can follow Deuce. Deuce is wild. Deuce Raymond on social. He's absolutely crushing at barbecue like a boss. He's a good friend of mine, but we are speaking together at Cater Source. So we love catering. It's an incredible opportunity to grow your restaurant business. And this morning I wanted to bring you guys behind the scenes of what it's like in real life to bring barbecue to our stadium location. So we're going to be driving to Snapdragon Stadium. You guys get to check out the barbecue truck. You get to check out the smokers, the processes, the procedures. Steven's over here with Toast. So we use Toast for our catering. Steven, give us a little rundown. What do we got?
Still trying to figure that out this morning.
What are we trying to figure out? We're trying to welcome to building in public.
So what we got going on is all of our catering orders, our stadium orders, our Navy base orders. It just helps us become more organized and know what we have to prep and what we have to send out.
And what do we got today?
So we have, for Snapdragon, 60 pounds of brisket, 50 pounds of pork. For our Navy base, we have 4 racks of ribs, 2 briskets, a pork butt. We still have product there, but you know, we always want to make sure we have enough to feed enough people.
Perfect.
Then we also have a full service catering that's going to be going out around 1 o'clock.
Full service catering, how many people?
It's 40 people.
And you're going to be
taking birthday party. I'm going to be there taking care of all the fine people that want barbecue.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to follow you around. I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions. We're going to interact. If you guys have questions about catering, questions about media, we also have a media business, so you can follow restaurant influencers on Entrepreneur. We do a show where we interview people like Shaquillle O'Neal, Emeril, Lagasse, John Taffer, all the biggest names in storytelling, all the biggest names in technology, and all the biggest names in hospitality. We also have a show called Digital Hospitality, and we have a Rising Tides live show. So if you are a restaurant owner, if you're a business owner, if you're a creator, we want you to join our live show every Wednesday, every Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific time. You can go to betheshow.media and we will show you more about that. But this is behind the scenes. Like I said, this is a Saturday morning. We're getting ready to go to Monster Jam. So we have a Cali BBQ location at Snapdragon Stadium here in San Diego. Steven and Bernice are getting ready, and this is behind the scenes live on YouTube. Thank you guys for following us on YouTube. We're going all in on our Cali BBQ Media YouTube page, creating all kinds of new content. Keeping it. What's up, Kiosha? What's up, Dean? Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for being in the live chat. If you guys are here, please let me know where in the world you're watching. We've got Steven, who I'm going to be following around and pestering for the next hour and a half, 2 hours.
Pestering?
I don't know about pestering, but I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions. This is me interviewing Steven, so it's kind of like a live stream podcast of like, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? What have you learned? Am I a cop? No, I'm not a cop, William. He's not a cop either.
No, he's a PI.
Yeah. New Orleans, what's up? How we doing? Happy birthday. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, it was my birthday. I don't know how you knew that, but thank you very much. Here, I'll show you guys what we got going on the old Hickory Pits. Preparing for a big catering order. That's right. Catering order, delivery order for our other slow food fast. Scuba Steve. That's right. Barbecue Scuba Steve is in the house.
I sure am.
These are Old Hickory Pits. So this is the smokehouse. This is where all of our smokers are. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Happy Saturday. If you've got any questions about catering, about restaurants, about media, we are here live streaming all morning long. We're going to be driving you guys around San Diego, which is first time. I think actually, no, I did an Instagram live stream with Eric. So Steven, Steven caught pneumonia, had to go to the hospital.
Oh, get right, double pneumonia.
Double pneumonia. And he was in the hospital bed, and we had to go. Eric, who is my business partner, chief financial officer, he's been working here for 16 years. He had to do the catering, and I went with him, and we went live on Instagram. So we were live on Instagram from the catering truck. And Steven joined us from the hospital on the live stream. So it was an Instagram from the hospital and the catering truck. So today's actually the second day that we're going live from the catering truck.
We actually tried to do a podcast.
We did try to do a podcast with Canada's restaurant guy, Jay Ashton. Jay Ashton had us on. We tried to do a podcast from the catering truck, and it turns out you need internet to be able to do that. Our Wi-Fi went down, and we weren't able to do the Canadian Restaurant Guys podcast. But today we're going to do it. Today it's going to work. Thank you guys for being on YouTube. Thanks for hanging out. This is behind the scenes.
No, I'll grab 400.
San Diego's cold, in case you can't see. Does it smell good? Optic Crusher, yes, it does smell good.
I just grab 400 with it. It's fine.
What's your favorite pan? 100, 200, 400?
Perforated.
What?
Perforated.
Perforated. Ooh, perforated is his favorite pan.
It's very holy.
Favorite type of pan.
It's because it's very holy.
It's a holy pan? Fantastic. Thank you guys for sharing the video. Thanks for following. Thanks for subscribing. We appreciate it. This is Barbecue Scuba Steve. He is our catering and events manager. Steve, what brand of a pan is that? I love Dean's questions. They're always great questions.
It's Vortex.
Vortex, Dean.
Vortex.
Vortex, if you're watching. Oh, Single Tree Nation's in the house.
Hey-o.
Shout out to Single Tree Nation. He was just live on ESPN Radio. If you're not following Single Tree Nation on YouTube, please give him a follow. He is a friend, he is a brother, he is a storyteller, building the Nike of barbecue. And Murphy, from the Burrow is what I heard. It's not even Murphy's Brew. You know that, Steven?
It's called the Burrow.
It's called the Burrow, baby.
Learned that from Charlie.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
He doesn't name drop the Burrow enough. I'm going to give him a hard time. MTS coach says we call it the Burrow. You know you're local when it's the Burrow built. Oh, it's B-O-R-O, really? Burrow? Burrow built. Wow. That looks like a sticker you should sell at Singletree. Burrow built. Spring Valley built. Valley built.
Valley built.
We built this bar. We built this barbecue. So these are pork butts. I have stickers already made. The Burrow or the Hood? Good question. See, I thought it was the Burrow just like you did, Dean. I thought it was spelled just like that, but no. It's B-O-R-O. That's how they roll in Tennessee.
Crazy.
They don't get all fancy. That's very New Orleans, Dean. Yes. Justin's in the house. What's up, Justin? Thank you, brother, for joining the live stream. Welcome to the party. We're going to be going... Steven is going to drive me, and we're going to live stream with you, the viewer, today in our Cali BBQ catering truck. And we're going to go to Snapdragon Stadium, which is where monster trucks are. And we have a Cali BBQ location there. So hopefully TikTok doesn't get banned because we got it on our truck. TikTok, don't get banned. We already have branding on our truck. Game time. Is it cold in San Diego, Steven?
Enough for no shorts and a sweater.
Enough for no shorts and a sweater?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No shorts, Steven.
Not used to it while I'm doing catering.
Steven and myself, we're more short people.
Wait, is that a height joke?
No height jokes. We don't do height jokes. Catering. So let's talk about some catering tips.
What you want to know?
What is the most important thing with catering?
Bring enough food and supplies.
Bring enough food and
Get there on time.
How do you ensure that you have enough food and supplies for a catering?
Checklist.
Checklist.
Toast.
Checklists. Prep list. You need a prep list. You need a checklist.
Adequate amount of time.
You need a team.
A Bernice. Get yourself a Bernice.
60 pounds of brisket. 50 pounds of pulled pork. Ribs. Full service catering. 3-meat combo. Catering salad. Catering pickup. Recipes. Soul roll recipe. Prep sheets. Saturday daily prep sheets. Recording content. Catering is one of the most important things. It's one of the things we have always focused on. We've obviously made a lot of mistakes, learned a lot of lessons over the years. I think one of the biggest tools that have helped us with catering is what we call digital hospitality. It's how do we if we make catering easier for our guests, ordering catering, buying barbecue, then we'll grow our catering business. That's the simple premise of using technology, of using a great website. If you go to Cali BBQ Media,
30?
you can see how easy we make it to order barbecue. You can order barbecue to pick up. You can order barbecue for catering. You can buy barbecue in the restaurant, and you can buy gift cards. We want to make it as easy as possible for people to buy catering. We have redone our catering menu multiple times. We've made a lot of lessons, learned a lot of things about what we can do, can't do, the easiest way to sell things. People like staying within a budget. So if you're working with an office manager, they like to know that they have a budget of $2,000 and they're trying to feed 40 people. We need to build menus that will accommodate that and also account for taxes, gratuity, and all of the costs that we have. One of the best parts about catering is that you get money before the catering happens. So, which is a lot different than the restaurant business. The restaurant business, we make barbecue and we have projected sales of what we think is going to happen. Catering, on the other hand, if somebody's ordering a catering for 100 people, they're paying for a catering for 100 people well in advance of the event. So, especially for us as a barbecue restaurant, we cook barbecue every single day. We're prepping the barbecue. We have to have... Steven, how far in advance does someone have to order these days?
Minimum is 72 hours.
72 hours in advance. So, how many people can we get 72 hours in advance?
I mean, I've done events for 500 people.
500 people?
Yeah.
72 hours?
Yeah.
Okay. 72 hours, you heard it here.
I mean, if you want something in the 2,000 person range, you're
We're going to need about a week?
A month.
A month?
A month.
2 weeks.
That gives me enough
2
time
weeks.
to schedule and get my special
scheduling.
team.
Yeah, that's true.
Because a lot of them have secret jobs that I don't know about.
Okay, where are we going?
We're going to the truck.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
We're out.
Yeah.
We out.
Told you,
mobile team.
Told you 7 o'clock, it's 7:05.
We use heating cabinets. Transport. So we have a... Steven, you want to share about the... Steve, I'll show you, Dean. We're live on a Saturday. We're going to Monster Jam, so you guys get to see behind the belly of the beast. I'm going to live stream us right into Snapdragon Stadium, where we're dropping off a catering order for our Cali BBQ stand. Snapdragon is where Qualcomm used to be. It is the new stadium that the San Diego State Aztecs play, the new MLS team, which is coming to San Diego next year. Huge. San Diego FC. The San Diego Wave also play there. We are heading there. This is heated. Is this heated or cold?
That's hot.
Hot. Is this cold?
This is cold.
This is cold. This is hot. Cold, refrigerated, heated. YouTube. Thank you guys for following us on YouTube. Instagram, Cali BBQ. We also have a Cali BBQ YouTube channel that you can check out as well. Definitely more barbecue content, restaurant content. The media channel, we like to do lessons and stories about business. How do you do it? Why do you do it? This is another cool thing about toast. They're sticky. 3 of 9. Helps with inventory. Counting. 60 pounds of brisket. 31.15 pounds. Let's go into the next location. So when we first started doing had a catering request form, and that catering request form was in a binder up at the host stand. So this is the front of the restaurant. Right inside, well, right inside is where the host stand is. And before we would have the host who would answer the phone or talk to a guest that had a catering request, and they would fill out an actual form with a pen, a piece of paper, hand that form in to a manager. The manager would then, after they were done reconciling the tips and doing the cash outs for the end of the day, the next day, the opening manager would hopefully have the time to contact the potential catering prospect and follow up. This was a very hard lesson that we learned, was not having a digital system. Obviously back in 2009, 2010, we didn't have Toast, we didn't have the technology, we didn't have a website that made it easy to put a catering request form in. Now we've worked diligently to build out the website to make it as easy as possible for people to put a catering request in. And Steven, within an hour, 2 hours max, will respond that we've received the request. It's actually an automated response to let people know that we have received the request. All right, guys, we're on our way. Welcome to the party. Welcome inside. Turn on the heater, dude. It's freezing. San Diego's cold. So cold. So cold.
How cold is too cold?
How cold is too cold? I don't know. Super cold. All right, guys, we're on our way, leaving Spring Valley. Let me know if you have any questions. Cambro, curious, how many? We only have one truck, Dean. One truck.
Well, good morning.
I wish we had the truck earlier. Hey, Lisa's in the house.
Hi, guys.
There's
Good.
Lisa,
How are you?
opening manager.
Excellent.
You had the Snapdragon?
We
We're
sure
heading
are,
to
and
Snapdragon.
base.
All right.
Yeah.
It's go time. Thank you.
See you, Luce.
All right, Steven,
Talk to me.
let's go. It's interview time. What year did you start working for Cali BBQ?
I started in 2014.
2014.
Yeah,
And do you remember applying?
I do.
Tell me the story.
So I was working with the County of San Diego as a recreation lead and part-time coordinator right out of high school. I decided that working with kids was fun and all, but it gave me nowhere else to move up without a further education in that field, and school was never my best friend. So I decided to look for a job that would be more challenging, and I've always loved food and talking with people. So I saw a work pop application.
Where was it? Where was the application?
On WorkPop.
Craigslist?
No, it was on WorkPop.
How did you find it on WorkPop?
Because I used WorkPop as a job search agent.
Really?
Yeah. It had just came up.
I loved WorkPop. WorkPop, I'm so sad you're no longer in business. It was a great platform for hiring and onboarding.
It was. It was very easy, but, rest in peace.
Okay, so 2014.
2014, I applied as a server with no server experience.
You applied as a server. That's a bold move. I didn't know you applied as a... Who interviewed you?
Eric.
Eric interviewed you.
Eric.
Ooh, Eric's a tough interviewer.
Well, Eric was very easy to crack because I had the willingness to do whatever it took, whether that's cleaning toilets or a smoker.
Yep.
Not a lot of people will say that they want to clean a toilet or a smoker, but I like hard work and dirty work.
Okay. So did I interview you?
You interviewed me as well.
Was that the second interview?
That was the second interview. And believe it or not, you asked me what my 10-year plan was, and I said,
I asked
right
what your
next to you.
10-year plan is.
Yeah.
No way.
And I said, I want to be sitting right where you are doing interviews and hiring people.
Look at that.
And now guess what I'm doing?
Now you're live streaming on YouTube.
Sitting next to you.
Yeah, driving the catering.
Yeah.
Fully in charge of all of our catering, our events, our local media.
Yeah.
Look at that.
But
10-year plan.
It was
Put
not
up.
easy work, guys.
No.
A lot of hard work.
So you started at the host stand. Do you remember when you started at the host stand? Do you remember our catering process at that time?
No, because we had Bill Curtis already established.
Bill Curtis in the house. Was he working at 2014?
I believe so. He was there when I had started.
Really? Okay. So he was the catering manager?
He was.
So if someone gave you a catering request at the restaurant, at the host stand, you just told Bill?
I would just notify a manager for them to take over because that was not something I was too familiar with yet. So, managers were very helpful and they still are.
Do you remember the first event that you did?
Yeah, I catered the LA Chargers, or the San Diego Chargers, now the LA Chargers.
Ooh, we catered for the San Diego Chargers, now Los Angeles Chargers. Go Bolts. Today's a big day for our Chargers. We can't wait. It's going to be a great game. Beat the Texans. Here we go. That was your first event, was catering for the Chargers?
That was my first ever event.
Wow.
I had to be at the restaurant at 4 o'clock in the morning. Didn't
4
go
in the
off until
morning.
about
Yes.
7 o'clock at night.
That's a good point. If you're in the catering business, you have to know early hours and late hours.
Yes, sir.
Are you an opener or a closer, Steven?
I'm both.
You're
I'm
both.
an all-dayer.
I'm an all-dayer. I'm a 24/7.
Oh, yeah. 365.
365. What do you remember about the Chargers catering?
That those boys can eat. And they are the nicest.
It was like 100, 150? Because we served all the players as well
And
as
the
the front
coaching
office
staff.
and the coaches.
I think it was, about 150 to 200. Ribs, brisket, pork, cobbler, teas, lemonades, the whole shebang.
Yeah, that was incredible. Back when the Chargers played in San Diego and Murphy Canyon, they had their training facility, and we catered probably about 6 times for the San Diego Chargers. What do you remember about Bill as a catering manager? What did he teach you? What lessons did he teach you?
Be very thorough. Give yourself enough adequate amount of time for packing, traveling, setup, breakdown. Always have more supplies than you need because more is better. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it or not have it.
Do you need enough napkins?
Oh, you need like 3 times the amount of napkins.
Do you need enough to-go boxes?
Absolutely.
Why do you need to-go boxes?
Because your food's so good that people want to take it home.
What's up, Alex? Good morning. Thanks for joining the live stream.
And to-go boxes are easier to travel with.
Colorado Springs is in the house. What's up, Jose? Thank you for watching. We're on our way to Snapdragon. For those of you that just turned into the live stream, Snapdragon Stadium is in San Diego. It is where the San Diego State Aztecs play football. It is where San Diego FC, which is the new Major League Soccer team, is coming. Next year will be their inaugural season. But today is a big day for all the families in San Diego. It's Monster Jam. Today's Monster Jam in San Diego, and we are bringing barbecue to our Cali BBQ stand at Monster Jam. We're actually going to show you on the live stream what it's like to go inside the stadium, check out Monster Jam from the inside, drop off our catering for our team that we work with at Snapdragon Stadium that's going to be getting ready to serve all the amazing families that are coming out to Monster Jam tonight. So what else did Bill teach you? Bill Curtis. Shout out to Bill Curtis. We love you, Bill. We miss you. We're proud of you.
You know, I think the biggest thing I learned from working with Bill was that he got hospitality in his blood, and no matter how stressful the catering would become with things rotating and switching at the venue last minute, it should never matter, because you're there for the client or the customers and the people enjoying your food. So you never want to crack under the pressure.
The ability to be flexible, but the ability to know what an SOP, what is a standard operating procedure? Why do we have standard operating procedures for catering?
Because it allows someone that isn't familiar with the process of catering to be able to read the guide and be able to take over when your main catering person is down.
Do you remember the first time that we did a catering for local news here in San Diego?
Yeah.
What station was it?
That was KUSI or Fox 5.
KUSI or Fox 5. And what was why were we there?
Barbecue Festival.
Barbecue Festival. So for 10 years, we hosted an annual amateur barbecue festival for charity for local youth in Spring Valley. It was called the Spring Valley Tailgate and Barbecue Festival. 10 years we put on the event. That's really when we started doing a lot more local media appearances. So we would go to Fox 5, to CBS, to KUSI, and we would talk about the event. We would try to get more barbecue teams to sign up. We try to get more San Diego barbecue restaurants to sign up. We shut down the main street in front of the restaurant. We've got a lot of cool videos. Thankfully, we were doing content at the time, so you can check out what it's like to put on an amateur barbecue contest. We partnered with Gene Goycochea. He's actually the reason why we are Cali BBQ. We started as a breakfast restaurant. Whoa, dude. We're almost live streaming into...
That was not my fault, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in my lane.
At least we have it for insurance purposes when somebody hits us. Just go to our YouTube channel. We were live streaming the semi-truck that tried to get into our lane. But yeah, Barbecue Festival was a great learning experience, putting on events, working with local businesses, working with state government, trying to figure out county government, how do you shut down the roads, how do you organize and promote a festival, how do you go to the local news. So going back to the local news, what do you remember about the local news, your first news appearance? Steven?
I'm thinking, don't look like you're protecting the wedding barbecue beans, or you're not a security guard, because I was not very comfortable on live TV until Shawn continued to bring me along.
So were you nervous the first time you were on live TV?
I was very tired, very nervous, but I was able to get out of my head and become the person I am today on like local TV.
You be you.
I am you. I am me.
You be you, not somebody else.
No, don't be a security guard.
Don't be a security guard.
And look like you're, grumpy.
Always be smiling on TV, because you never know when the camera is.
Always be bubbly.
Always be bubbly. Always be branding. Let's talk about branding. What have you learned about Cali BBQ branding? Why it's important to have the right tablecloths, the right easy ups.
You look more professional, and you get your name out there.
Yep.
Because there's people that don't know about us, but once they try the food, they want to rant and rave about us, which is why we have a Cali BBQ branded truck, branded tablecloths, branded canopies, branded hats, branded jackets, everything branded. It helps us, get our name out there. We're working on branded business cards.
Branded business cards.
So
physical business cards.
Physical.
We have digital business cards. We have Popple. Popple's an incredible tool for a digital business card. If you go to
branded checklist.
Branded checklist. Branded kids menus.
Shout out to kidsmenus.
Kidsmenus.com. If you're a restaurant, check out kidsmenus.com. improve the hospitality and the activities for the kids.
Branded fishbowl labels.
Branded fishbowl labels. Yep.
Anything branded that you think you need, we probably have.
So what are the lessons for a restaurant owner that gets an opportunity to go to the local news?
Be prepared.
Be prepared.
Bring enough food to feed double what they are asking for. So always bring your favorite dessert.
So number one, the local news is never going to ask you to bring food to feed the staff and to feed the news anchor and to feed the reporters and to feed the producers and to feed the security. They're never going to ask you that. They're going to ask you to bring food for camera. And one of the biggest mistakes that we have seen other restaurants make is that they just bring food for the camera. And one of the most important lessons that we learned was this is an opportunity for us to give our barbecue to more people in San Diego that produce the local news. So if they love our brisket, if they love our pulled pork, if they love our mac and cheese, our wicked peach cobbler, then when they're thinking about 4th of July catering, or when they're thinking about Memorial Day, or they're thinking about Father's Day, they're going to say, why don't we bring in Cali BBQ? We get fed. They do a great job on camera. They bring a lot of lessons and stories for our viewers, and that's how we've been able to develop deep relationships with our friend Tommy Sablon over at KUSI, who's the producer over there. We've been doing segments for over a decade now. Fox 5, we've got a great relationship with Scott Heath, who's the president of Fox 5. CBS, we've done so many different backlot segments at CBS. So all of these opportunities are available in your local community, wherever you are catering. There's a high likelihood that you're probably in a city or a town or a community and you see the same people all the time on the news. And you're like, why do they keep calling the same people? Well, number one, the producers don't want to put on somebody that's not going to do a good job. So if you do a good job, it makes their job easy to just go, let's just have somebody that we know is going to do a good job, that has a great personality, that brings great value to our audience. Number two, you got to get yourself out there, because if you don't get yourself out there, people aren't going to know that you exist. So in the world that we live in, where we turned our barbecue business into a media business, every single time we went on the news, we were promoting the local news. We were promoting our appearance on Twitter, we were promoting it on Facebook, promoting it on Instagram, we were capturing content while we were there, we were tweeting, we were live streaming. After we went there, we let people know that we were there. We sent the link to the segment, so we actually got the native video, and we repurposed it on our YouTube channel. We repurposed it on our Instagram channel. These are all things that will help get more awareness for your brand, so people know what you do, why you do it, and then hopefully do business with you. So I'm going to show you guys, we're rolling in Snapdragon Stadium. This is where Monster Jam is going to be. All them San Diego architects people. Yes. So this is Snapdragon Stadium. Our barbecue stand is right there. So on the other side, actually right there, on the other side of that mural is Cali BBQ. I'm not sure if you guys can see it or not. But right by the East Garden. This is Basher Field. Live streaming from the catering delivery.
You got right in front of us.
Oh,
stars
shit.
Of the shows.
Look at that. Monster Jam. Today's the day.
Today is the day.
Monster Jam in San Diego. Check it out. This place will be packed tonight. Mm-hmm. I've taken Colleen and Mila to Monster Jam for at least the last 5 years. Colleen's getting a little bit older. He's not as into trucks as he was before. He's more into Minecraft and Nintendo Switch, but he still loves monster trucks.
Who doesn't like monster
Who doesn't
trucks?
love monster trucks?
I still do. I'm in my 30s.
There you go. So Monster Jam, welcome to San Diego. Welcome to Snapdragon Stadium. This is behind the scenes for those of you that are just joining us. We are doing a catering delivery to our Cali BBQ stand at Snapdragon. Today's Monster Jam, so we're gonna have a packed house. We're bringing brisket, we're bringing pork, wedding beans?
No beans.
No beans today. We have pork and brisket fresh off the smoker, and we're gonna show you guys what a catering drop-off looks like. Let's go. So my wife always asks me, like, what do you do at work? And she knows that I'm the one holding the camera.
Yeah, he sticks the camera in my face all
I
day.
stick the camera in everyone's face. I put the media in Cali BBQ Media.
The media sausage?
I put the media in Cali BBQ Media.
All right, I'm gonna go get the box.
I'm going with you.
Oh.
Welcome to Snapdragon. Monster Jam. Yes, Howard Solomon in the house. What's up, Howard?
Hey.
Howard, lessons and stories. Howard, you need to get on the live stream once you feel better. We've got lots of questions to ask you for our new YouTube live stream, Building in Public. Is this how we don't get in?
It's a very high security stadium.
Maybe we get in, maybe we don't. Who knows? Will we get in to drop off our barbecue for
What's going on,
Snapdragon?
boss? I just have a Cali BBQ delivery.
Oh, here we go. What's up? What's that? Okay. You got it. I'll turn it off. I'm coming back after we're